Did she cheat on you?
I have a good friend that I was texting, and you didn't like that.
So.
Oh, wow.
I knew it.
What made you think there was an inappropriate relationship?
When I asked her to show me the conversations and, you know, them saying, oh, I can't wait to meet your family, can't wait to see you. They're calling each other like, you know, mommy and poppy. And
What's going on, people? What is going on? I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot about Julio and Kirsten. Really did forget about them. But I do remember them now. And you know what? When they ended, I was in a position where I thought maybe he had found somebody else. You know? No, actually, not even that, to be fair. I just felt like maybe he just got to a position where he felt like maybe she just wasn't the one for him. Yeah, that was more of it. And I just felt like he struggled to translate that, you know? I just think that he got to a point where he had cold feet and he decided that his family, being around his family mattered more than, you know, being with her. That's what I got to. But now hearing that there may have been some infidelity, it is a little bit surprising. And to be fair, obviously right now, the perspective is that it's come from her side. But then on the preview next week, it says that maybe there was also infidelity on his side, which is where it gets a little bit more interesting. But let's look at it for what it is right now, where we are right now. And he's saying that she has been unloyal, purely because he found a conversation of her and somebody else. And that conversation seemed to be rather more intimate than it was on a friend level. And to be fair, rightly so, if that's going to be the case, then 100%, you know, you are going to feel how you feel. But the question is, though, why let your relationship play out for as long as it did? Now, that is the question. But hopefully we can get into that.
there.
He is literally my friend. And now you're bringing this up as an excuse because you're trying to save yourself?
I'm back to you. Let me finish with the story. So now Kirsten pretty much grabs my phone, locks herself in the bathroom, and deletes the conversation that I recorded with her and this guy.
Listen, man, let's keep it a buck. If you are in a position where you have to take someone's phone, but then when you take the phone, they delete conversations, why are you still here? If somebody deletes evidence, that clearly means whatever evidence that was there was evidence that's going to be more than enough to break up. So if that happened, why not walk away? Why stay in the relationship? Did they stay because they already signed up for the show and they were like, okay, we might as well get the money from it? Like, why still stay? What was the benefit? You know what I mean? The second people start hiding things is the moment things go south real quick, unless it's a surprise. And that wasn't the case. There was no birthday surprise. There was no engagement surprise. There was no surprise of any kind. It was literally, I'm taking my phone, I'm deleting things because I know this stuff here is going to ruin our relationship. Boom. In that case, no worries. I don't need to know. But what I do need to know is I need to leave now because clearly our relationship is completely BS. Not rocket science, is it? But some people just want to continue going because they have this weirdly false hope that they create in their mind.
The phone, recording the conversation, obviously the proof of all of this.
I didn't do nothing with him. I didn't even kiss him.
That was just a friend. Why did you delete the conversation with him?
I didn't delete a conversation.
So you didn't delete the conversation that I had with the guy on my phone?
No, you were filming me and everything. Oh,
Can we bring his phone to him?
Oh my God.
You see, now it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. The moment that she said, I didn't even do anything, I didn't even kiss him, that pretty much is confirmation that this guy you was talking to wasn't just your friend. I mean, listen, even based on the description that Julio's already given us anyway, it's evident that this guy wasn't just your friend. But you saying that you didn't kiss him, you didn't da-da-da-da-da? It doesn't even matter that you didn't even get to the physical. What matters now is that you're admitting something could have happened. You're admitting that your relationship was clearly something that wasn't necessarily just, you know, friendly. So she definitely shot herself in the foot in that type of way. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes people don't actually listen to what they're saying and they easily do expose themselves. And that's exactly what's happened here with Kirsten. But also at the same time, though, if we're in a position now where we're trying to record our partner, we're trying to record them, all them kind of things, why is that not a sign that this isn't healthy for me? If I feel like I have to record someone secretly or record them in their face or whatever, I know that my situation is not healthy because I'm doing things that's out of my character. But you never know though. Maybe these are things that are in Julio's character just to record his woman because he has to have the truth. I mean, listen, you can argue that maybe he wanted things to work, so he was trying that little bit more, which I understand. But in life, we have to learn to have boundaries, okay? If we live a life where we put in a certain amount of effort into someone else and we're not getting that effort back, why are we still going to stay in that situation? You know, I believe in equal energy, equal efforts, you know what I mean? Simple as 1, 2, 3. I do apologize, my nose is hella itchy me, I don't know why. But It's just childish, isn't it?
when I decide to go in the room and question her and ask her about these things that she did, and I was recording her.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Play it.
Why? Like, why? Why? Do we live in a world where everybody's just desperate to try and force things? And when I say force things, that's even whether that be forcing a relationship, forcing a reason why you left, you know, forcing just anything. Like, yo, you had a recording before, she took it and deleted it. So now you make a new recording just to prove a point. Are we living in a world where people are that spiteful these days? People want to have clarity or have reassurance, or I don't know what it is that people want, but like, are we really living in this time zone nowadays where people feel like they really need to put themselves in positions where they go as far as recording? We've seen this time and time again with Mary and Brandon, to be fair, you know, and this had nothing to do with the show. They were doing this literally off season. Like, they were doing this obviously on the social medias, Mary recording Brandon just to expose his behavior. And I'm pretty sure we've seen this before in other capacities. Listen, I'm not against recording to try and expose something that is necessary. I'm not against that. But listen, if you've been with somebody and they delete something the first time, they delete that for a freaking reason. And if they delete it for a reason, and the reason that you're looking for is clearly the reason that you know is going to be negative, just leave the situation. Do not drain yourself. I remember a time before people used to record each other just so they can have evidence for when they went to court, whether that's for child services or whatever it could be. Nowadays, people are just recording people just to go on a TV show and say, hey, guess what? I got proof. Because I must walk away looking the better person. I must walk away looking like the stronger person. I don't understand this world anymore, man. I really don't, man. Honestly, us having these little gadgets in our phone and in our pockets nowadays is just dangerous as hell, because people are just quick to want to record anything and everything. You know what I mean? People, rather than just choose to leave somebody, you would choose to get more evidence, more evidence, more evidence, more evidence. For what? If your mind is already set at the point that you know this person has done you wrong, and you know you're going to leave this person, why do you need evidence to prove your point? Because the fact is, though, we can say, oh, this is just a TV show. You know, this is what they do. No, but this is the thing, though. This happens in real time, in real life. We see all the time on social media, couples always exposing each other, recording things and then exposing it. And I'm pretty sure we all know people around us anyway, where they've literally be like, yeah, man, this happened, this went down. He said this, she said that. But you know what? I recorded it. Boom. Let me show you. So it's not like this is just like a TV thing. This is reality. People do this nowadays. It's crazy. I say nowadays, to be fair, that I remember my cousin, he did this years ago, to be fair. Back when I was like a teenager, man. Probably like what? We're talking about 15, 16 years ago, goddamn. Maybe more, I don't know. I remember him recording a conversation with a girl that he had at the time. Yeah, man. At the time, it was funny as hell because I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. But now I'm looking at it and it's like, it's come to a new level. Why can't people just leave? Have boundaries. Having boundaries allows you to know when to leave because somebody isn't good for you. When you don't have boundaries, you do things like this. Well, you guys let me know what you're thinking and we can talk about it. Peace.